Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore 2. So at the end of my last episode, I had been attempting to breed up the austere line of drones, which I have now done, as you can see. So we've got that all bred up nicely, which is pretty sweet. So we've got that ticked off in terms of what we need to get through. So today what I really want to work towards is getting myself a resilient bee bred up. So what I'm going to do is grab a Rocky Princess and a Diligent drone. Do I have a Diligent drone? I do. Hang on a minute. Oh, good, I've got extra Diligent drones. That's good, that's good. I need to make sure they're purebred would be a good idea. Yeah, they are Diligent. I'm just going to make sure that they're breeding up off camera, well, not off camera, while we're working. So I'm just going to drop in a couple of Diligent drones. What I'm also going to do is if I grab some impregnated frames, I need 3 of these. And then I need chocolate frames. Here we go. So 1, 2, and 3 chocolate frames, like so. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to speed up the lifespan of this Diligent Queen with these chocolate frames, just so it breeds out a bit faster. Is it getting dark? It looks like it could be getting dark. How's this doing? So it's going through not bright enough, not daytime. Okay, it's a good sign that we should probably sleep for the night then. So let's do that. Okay, so let's also get started with the breeding. So as last time, I've got the 3 mutators, 2 with Eye of Ender and 1 with Ender Pearls. So we're going to drop in the Rocky Princess and the Diligent Drone. We may also need some cobblestone down as we're breeding up a Rocky Princess. So let's put down a piece of cobblestone, say around here somewhere. I don't know, we should put it down there. Doesn't really matter too much, just providing it does have it in range. So is it working? Good, work in progress. Excellent. This one is 10% done. Cool. Something else that I want to work on is cocoa. Now, the only really way of getting cocoa at the moment is to go and harvest it from a forest biome, but that's a bit of an effort. So what I've started to look at doing is possibly working on using industrial craft to grow cocoa in future. So this is some cocoa kind of growing here at the moment, but I want to speed up this process. So I'm going to need a couple of things. Now, we're going to need some scrap. So let me go to the hub. So for that, we're going to need a recycler. So this is an industrial craft machine. So can we make this? Let's have a quick look. So we're going to need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copper cables, which will allow us to make an electronic circuit if we had redstone, which we do. It just decided not to do it. Very weird. We need stone. So do I not have any stone in? Apparently not. Let's grab some of that. We'll smelt you up in this energized smelter at the moment, mostly because this one is in use actually doing important ore processing by the looks of things. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, let me see if this is already done. Okay, where's the stone? I'm sure that's set. There's stone. That's weird. Why are you not going in there? That's very bizarre. So put the compressor in, and then we should be able to then make. Why are you not... I'm shift clicking, but it's not doing anything, which is kind of bizarre. I have no idea why. So we need dirt. And we need iron. There we go. And finally we need some glowstone. Perfect. So we've got a recycler. Very nice. So we need to set this up with some industrial craft power. So we just kind of punch a hole in there. We then need a... Is this not powered up? No, it is powered up. Oh yeah, it's going up that way. So we need ourselves a universal cable. That's what I'm looking for. There we go, advanced universal cables. So that can go in. If it will go in, of course. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. One universal cable into the recycler, which is now powered up. Excellent. So we need to recycle some stuff. So let me grab. I wonder if limestone will work. We just need to run this through the recycler. Like so, because basically what I'm trying to do is make fertilizer, but industrial craft fertilizer, which is made out of scrap. And the only way to get this scrap is to basically run things through the recycler, which gives you a chance of producing this scrap like so. So we're going to need a reasonable amount, but let me just try this out. So what we're going to need is, so we've got scrap there. So we need scrap and bone meal. Oops, so there's the wrong box to be clicking in. So we need bone meal. There we go. So scrap plus bone meal makes fertilizer. Excellent. Now I want to see if this actually speeds us up. Did I ever make a what I also want is another travel anchor. So let me grab that. So we need a travel anchor, which apparently I need another pulsating crystal for. Oops, daisy, I just made a diamond shard, which is very silly of me. Can we put that back together? Excellent, we can. So let's make some more pulsating ender nuggets. Ah, that's a problem. Apparently I'm out of pulsating iron, which is iron and ender pearls. Let's grab some iron and some ender pearls. Oops, daisy, that's what I'm looking for. So I need 16 iron, so we'll just grab that much. We'll run you through the alloy smelter if we get rid of the ferrous ingots, like so. What did I just make there? Oh, some invar by accident. Oops, daisy. It's not the end of the world. Let's grab you out. So yeah, we're making some pulsating iron, which is good now. There we go. Marvellous. Yeah, what I'm going to do is just create a travel anchor for my farm down below, just so it's a bit quicker. So, come on, what's going on? NEI is having a massive freak out right now. Okay, apparently shift clicking things isn't actually working at the moment. Oh, maybe it is, it's just thinking it's out of resources, which is kind of bizarre. So we've made a pulsating crystal, then we need that travel anchor. There we go, so we should be able to then just drop this, we boost around, just drop this down here somewhere. Doesn't really matter where, just on the ground. So can I do that? There we go. Let me just rename this to farm. There we go. So I can now travel back up to my base. Okay, these are actually growing, which is pretty cool. They're growing much faster than I expected. So can I manually fertilize these? No, I did manage to fertilize one of them. So I can't fertilize the other. Okay, interesting. So I managed to get some fertilizer on there, but not really enough. Let me have a quick look at some of the other stuff I need. So it's like industrial craft, and it's all the crop, all their crop stuff. So I'm looking at like this area. So we've got weeding trowel, electric boat, damaged rubber dinghy. Don't need that. We've got coffee powder, coffee beans, fertilizer was what we were looking for. We've got crop pollinerizer, which is what it's basically similar to something like the Beelizer. Something like that. We've got Weedex, which I don't think we need, as we don't plan on cross-pollinating anything. Is it like a crop matron? Something like that I needed? I'm not sure. Got electric feeder unit, converts industrial craft electricity to railcraft charge. Okay, I don't think we really need that. What am I looking for? I don't want hops or anything like that. I'm literally just looking for the crop matron. Let me have a quick look at that. Crop matron? Yeah, it's crop matron. So how do we make that? So I can't remember what this actually does, whether or not we actually need it or not. Whether or not this is just going to grow, and it's just going to grow reasonably fast. I'll leave that for a bit longer, because basically I want to see if they're actually going to grow and produce cocoa. So we managed to make some more diligent drones, which is good, so I can put these away. There we go. Oops, a daisy, so that needs to go in there, just because I'm running out of space. How's this doing? Ah, this is all done. So we managed to make a tolerant princess. Excellent. There's slightly quicker than I was expecting, so I'm just going to process up these combs while I'm at it. Okay, so we've made tolerant, which was pretty much a guaranteed mutation, as it was a 12% plus times 10 thanks to the times 4 times 4 times 2. So next we want to make a robust drone, which is tolerant plus unweary. So I'm looking for tolerant plus unweary. Okay, we've got two unweary drones. Let's just make sure these are pure breeds before we breed them up. So yep, unweary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a tolerant in there with an unweary, and this should make a robust drone. After that, we need to breed up the robust drone with an industrious drone, which should then get us a resilient. And then we're almost done on one particular line. I probably want a few more resilient, just because that's actually fairly fast, which is quite nice. How am I doing in terms of processing up some more frames? I've almost got enough for another alveary, which is good, so it should make breeding slightly faster in future. I've basically also added on all of the ME import bus with crafting cards, so I'm making frames making a lot more combs from this particular alveary, which is quite nice. So, and then this has got a good supply of pretty much everything. How are we doing for royal jelly? Let me grab all of you out because you need to go into here. There we go. Yeah, this is just slowly making scented paneling, which is quite nice. So we've almost got enough to make another alveary, which is good. This is about 10% of the way through, so we're looking pretty good there. Let's also go and take a quick peek at how the cocoa plants are doing. So are they growing? I can't tell. So yeah, that one's growing again, which is good. Can I fertilise either of these again? No, I cannot. But let's see if we've made any more scrap and whether or not I just need more fertiliser. So, yeah, I can't remember if the crop matron automatically fertilises things or anything like that. But, so yeah. So let's have a quick look. So we can make more bone meal. So we've got bone meal there. We've got some scrap. We can make more fertiliser, which is good. We just eat an apple as well. We're getting a bit hungry. Let's not fly down because I've just remembered that I actually put a travel anchor in for a reason. Now, are these going to fertilise? Can I? Oh, there we go. I can actually use it on... no, that's just right-clicking. Ow! Always helps if you know I don't stand on ender lily seeds. So the fertiliser doesn't really look like it's doing anything. So what I'm going to have to let's take a quick look at the crop matron while I'm at it. So today I did not want to go to processing. I wanted to go to hub. There we go. So let's have a quick look at the crop matron. See if this actually does anything. So what we need first of all is some crops. So we're going to need 2 lots of that. Oops, daisy. They did not want to go in my ME system, which they have now done, which is kind of bizarre. My old fault? No, not full on storage. I made some more cells, so that should be fine. Crop matron. So we need some empty cells. Let's see what we've got of this so far. So looking for cell. No, we don't have any empty cells, so we're going to need to make them real quick. So extractor or metal former. So I need metal former. So what kind of plates have I got at the moment? Tin plates will do. Which one's my metal former again? Not macerator. Metal former. There we go. So do I need rolling? I can't remember which way around it is. Crop harvester is not what I want. I want crop matron. So yeah. Extruding. Oops, a daisy. It's fine. It worked all the same, apparently. So it didn't really matter if it was on extruding or what. So we've got the empty cells. We need 2 electronic circuits. So apparently I need a few more insulated copper cables. So I think we can make them real quick. So I think I needed 8 more for all the circuits I needed. And then we just need the redstone because apparently that does not want to click in. Very weird. 1 and 2 go into there. That was a crop matron gone. Farming station. Plants and harvest crops. So I don't know if I can actually just like... I don't think there's such thing as like a cocoa seed in this particular mod pack, unfortunately. So we've got like coconut, jungle... Yeah, there's no coconut seeds and there's no agri-craft or anything like that to do it. So it's literally just the industrial craft crops are the only kind of manual way of producing... what we're looking for. Yeah, the only manual way of producing cocoa, I think. So what else am I looking for? Yeah, we want the crop matron, don't we? So have I got everything for that now? Not quite. What am I missing? Crop matron. Basic machine casing, so I can make you real quick. And then just a chest. So that should be now everything in place. Apart from the chest for some bizarre reason. There we go. Boom. Awesome. So, yeah, I don't know why any eyes have such a massive freak out, but whatever. So let me just go sleep for the night. So let's do that real quick. So yeah, I'm trying to remember what the crop matron actually does and how it actually works. So I haven't really used this particular mod before. Let's get down to farm. These fully grown yet? I can't even tell. I'll give them a bit longer, but let's head up this way. We'll go over to the bees. How's this doing? We all done? We're all done? No, we're not quite done. So I've got rocky combs though. So this is about 40% of the way through. Let's make sure we're continually processing up combs. How are we doing with the centered paneling? Pretty good. Sorry, I just got a message on my phone, just making sure it's not important. Okay, so yeah, that's doing that. So what I think I need to do now is get myself a tesseract. Do I have a spare one? No, I do not. So let's make a tesseract frame. There we go. We need to dump some enderium in you. What's it called? Oh, I've actually got a tesseract frame there. Fair enough. That makes things slightly quicker. It's like, here's one I made earlier. So we just need to make up a full tesseract now. We've got the advanced universal cables. So what I want to try out is if I put the crop matron down here. I can't remember what it actually does. So, okay, so it's got bits and bobs. So let me drop down the oops, daisy tesseract. Let's put it into quarry power. Turn all you off, and I want energy mode receive only. There we go. Tick you on, just so it's receiving power. Wow, my keyboard had a little mini freak out there. It was not letting me click on anything. There we go. So this is charging up. It is now charging up. So can I put fertilizer in there? I can't remember if it does it in like a certain range or what. I'll have to go look this up quick because I can't remember what the Cropmatron actually does. I don't know if these are mature. I don't know if these are mature either. So yeah, let's go up here. Go back across to these bees. How's our bee doing? So we're up to a little bit. So I might do the rest of this line off camera now. Just kind of like do the rest of the breeding maybe. Just because I just wanted to show you that it does work, and we are actually producing the right bee. So I might work my way up to Eulorium off camera a little bit now, just so we're not kind of like waiting around forever for things to process. So let me just give a quick look at what the Cropmatron does, and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so I went and looked it up, and the Cropmatron, basically what it will do, it will just kind of deploy fertilizer in an area around it when it's needed. So I put it in here, and it'll basically just kind of like fertilize these crops. So what I probably want to do at some point is kind of put it down like in the middle of loads of these and just have them grow. So then probably what I want to then also make is like a crop harvester. So I'll probably add that in off camera maybe. Could also craft it now I suppose, but so I wonder if that'll do it automatically. So probably what I want to do is, can I wrench this up? Do I have an electric wrench? So I can't remember if I ever made one. Let me just double check. So looking for I did make an electric wrench. Perfect. So let me go down to here, wrench you up. There we go. What we also need is my Yeeter wrench, wherever that's gone. There it is. So you need to wrench. Oh no, these apparently just destroy. So why are you not wrenching up? That's weird. They are wrenching up. They're just doing it very slowly. So yeah, what I might do is kind of like create my farm like around here somewhere. So have like a Cropmatron in an area around here, and then also have the crop harvester. So what I might do is maybe have the Cropmatron somewhere in the middle. So I don't know, I might make this bigger off camera. So if I have it kind of, I think it does it in like a 9x9 area. So I might just drop it down there for now. And then we'll get the advanced universal cable, put you down on top if it does that, which it will now. So that's now powering that up. Oops, a daisy. So we'll add in the fertilizer. So these still aren't fully matured yet, but we'll get around to that at some point. So I'm going to need some more dirt, I think. Let's go back up and grab some dirt and a hoe maybe. We'll also see if the bee has successfully bred up. It's almost there. There we go. Done. So we got a robust princess. Excellent. Nice pure breed bee as well. Looking good, looking good. Let's double check it's all nice. Yep, robust. And a robust drone as well. So we've got tolerant, robust. So next what we need to do is robust and industrious. So what I might do is actually, do I have more than one industrious queen? No, I do not. So I think I will go for the robust princess with an industrious drone. Just because it's going to be slightly quicker for me to breed up another robust princess than it is a... so we've got robust and industrious. Okay, we'll just put the drones in here just to be on the safe side. Okay, so this should, in theory, make a resilient queen, but there's only like a 60% chance she's actually going to be successful on the first attempt. So we'll see how this goes. But where was I? So let's go across here and make that crop harvester. There we go. So we need the basic industrial machine casing, which we can make real quick. We also need 2 lots of electronic circuits, so we need 12 of these. Come on, we got enough? Yes, we do. Perfect. So let's make... Oh, yep. Apparently it's just not dropping in the redstone, which is bizarre. No idea why. I've put caps lock on, so make 2 electronic circuits. We need a chest. That's not a chest. Where's wood? What am I looking for? So I need to turn something into wood. There we go. Oops, a daisy. I just put my electronic wrench away, didn't I? Wrench. There we go. Let's get you back out. We do need that chest now. There we go. Crop harvester. Oh yeah, we need some more crops as well, don't we? So there we go. Let's make plenty of them. What am I missing? Crop harvester. Oh, shears. Of course. 1, 2, lots of shears. And we just need that chest, because apparently with these industrial craft recipes, things are refusing to shift click in, which is kind of bizarre, but hey ho. Okay, so we've got the Cropmatron, and what I'm probably just going to do is like drop this down next to it maybe. So, I don't know, drop it down like there, and power it up. So I'm assuming this is, so compatible upgrade, ejector upgrade. So I'm assuming this is literally just going to like harvest crops when they're ready. It'd be nice if this told me when these were ready, but hey ho. So I'm also going to do is, so let's make some more crops. Do I have any more? Got a couple more in my inventory. What am I doing? So I need to, apparently I made 6 crops, whatever. So I also need some cocoa beans. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this doesn't work, I'll let you know next episode. But I'm just going to, bloody hell, I always forget about the ender lily seeds. Oops, daisy. I do not want crossbreeding. I just want the individual one. Nope. So let's make sure I don't do that. Let me pull you up for now. So I'm just going to drop these crops around the outside like so. There we go. So then let's add in some cocoa as well. See how fast these grow. Like so. Okay, so we're underway. So I was wondering if this will actually grow cocoa beans or not. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so you saw the fertilizer was working there to actually boost the speed of the growth of the crops, which is quite nice. Okay, so we've got some cocoa underway to actually, because basically I want cocoa to make chocolate frames, and I can't be asked to keep trekking there and back to the jungle every time. So yeah, there's a thing. I can't remember if I ever said that, but that's the reason I'm doing this, just to make things a little bit quicker. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to leave it here for now, as I've done mostly what I want to do. So I'm going to keep working on breeding up the Eulorian bees off camera, and then maybe do something a bit different for the next episode. So maybe do some Thorncraft or something like that maybe. Might be quite a nice idea, as I haven't really done too much of that since I set up my wand recharging station. So how's it all looking? So the aura nodes are all looking good. So they're all like fully recharged, as you can see, which is sweet. So I'm just going to grab my wand and make sure that's fully charged up before the next episode. Let's get my Thormium one, which is not fully charged at all. So let's get you charging. There we go. So it's just going to start pulling aspects out like so, nice and quick. These are going to recharge slowly but once the wand's kind of full, we probably won't need to charge them up again anytime soon, mostly because I've got all of these basic aspects already in place. So the only thing I'd really want to do is maybe just add in another additional kind of like node or two just to speed things up. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. So yeah, so we've had a reasonably productive episode. I'll let you know whether or not the crop matron and everything, it was all working in the next episode, but we'll see how that goes. So that is almost full up. So the nodes aren't too depleted, which is quite nice. I think the most depleted one is probably the fire node, I think. Yeah, definitely the fire node. But let's also charge up my gold one, just because, you know, it's useful to have 2 full ones here. This will only charge up to about 50, I think. Yeah, it's not too much at all. So yeah, we'll look to do some Thorncraft maybe next episode, see what else we can make. Might be quite cool. This is almost charged up. So this is like my craft. I often use like my old gold one as like a crafting wand. So I just leave this in the kind of the arcane workbench and leave it be. There we go. So refilled up both of my wands to full, which is pretty cool. So there we go. So I'm just wondering what I can do. Let's have a quick look at the Thormonomicon. Anything interesting in here? So we can make things like staves. We've got bone wand cores, focus pouches. So we've got wand of equal trade. Ooh, that could be cool. Shock, so it can actually shock things. Frost, pretty sweet. Excavation, so we can actually kind of dig using a wand as well, potentially. We've got magic staves. Crafting scepters. Might be quite useful. Make one of them. What we got? It's got harvesting V, power to the people. Wonder what that does. Could be interesting. Got V storage, so we can take some V with us. Compound recharging focus could be something I could make as well, so I can actually find some some secondary nodes. What's we got in here? Something I do want to look at as well is Thormic Energistics. So I want to really get started on this. So actually using technology to kind of do my crafting and stuff for me, which might be quite cool. So I might actually take a look at that in the next episode. Might be quite interesting. So yeah, I'll leave it here for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.